The UN Commission of Inquiry has released a report today concluding that Israel has committed genocide in Gaza. This marks the first time that a UN body has made such a conclusion, and its authors say it's the strongest and most authoritative UN finding to date. It comes after a nearly 2-year-long investigation that they say includes 16,000 pieces of evidence. So what does it mean? First of all, Israel has denied all the allegations in the report and has accused the authors, the 3-person commission, and also the report of being anti-Semitic and false. But it doesn't come in isolation. There have been multiple now reports from different international scholars coming to the same conclusion. Most recently, earlier this month, one of the biggest professional organisations for genocide scholars also came to the conclusion that Israel has committed genocide in Gaza. Similar reports have been put out by groups like Amnesty International and Israeli rights groups as well, like B'Tselem and Physicians for Human Rights Israel. Genocide was codified in a 1948 convention that came in the bloody aftermath of the Holocaust. It defines genocide as acts committed with the intent to destroy in whole or part national, ethnical, religious or racial groups. It outlines 5 different genocidal acts. The report released today says that Israel has committed 4 of those acts. They include killing members of the group, causing serious bodily or mental harm, deliberately inflicting conditions of life calculated to bring about the group's physical destruction, and imposing measures intended to prevent births. The report cites the massive bombardment of Gaza, which has seen the killing of more than 64,000 people, according to Palestinian estimates. It also cites the mass destruction of forcible displacement of most of the 2 million strong population, right. The starvation as a weapon of war, especially as famine has been declared by the UN-backed Global Hunger Monitor. It cites siege in terms of restrictions on food, water, medical supplies, the treatment of Palestinian detainees, including gender-based and sexual violence. Navi Pillai, who is the chair of this commission that wrote the report, who's a South African jurist and until 2014 the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, makes it very clear that UN member states have a legal obligation off the back of this conclusion. So far, the UK has not taken an official stand on genocide. I also spoke to the director of al-Shifa hospital in Gaza City, one of the largest hospitals in Gaza. He told me that the bombing was continuous, that most of the injured were women and children, and sent me photos of children wounded on the ground being treated in corridors because they didn't have enough beds. He also told me they were having to perform amputations and that they were running out of anaesthetic. And this is the deep fear in the coming days, that with this offensive, the death toll among Palestinian civilians and Israeli hostages and captives is only going to soar, and we're only going to see more horror on the horizon.